November 1976, Nottingham Forest v Chelsea. Another Chelsea invasion takes place, this time on the lovely city of Nottingham, against Nottingham Forest, whose ground, the city ground, is situated on the banks of the River Trent. We let Tony tell his stow, not real name, voice or photo. And sorry, no videos of the trouble, and could only find one grainy video of the match. But you can clearly see Chelsea in the Trent end when Forest score their goal. Here's Tony. I went with my mate Richard, who drove all the way to Nottingham in his new car. On the way we chatted about how this should be a nice safe match, although there were rumours of Chelsea going in the home end. I drifted off to sleep as he drove. I opened my eyes and the safety of Nottingham was there in front of me. Blue flashing lights. Trent Bridge was a battleground as Chelsea and Forest fought running battles in and out of the cars. One of them was ours. Total chaos ensued outside the ground, so Richard therefore decided to take sanctuary in the East Stand seats. Walking around the ground, fighting was going on everywhere. Chelsea v Police, Police v Forest, Chelsea v Forest. The police didn't seem to have a clue. Even on the banks of the cold River Trent, we worryingly laughed as a few Forest lads went for an enforced swim. Inside the ground was worse than outside, for as we took our seats, hundreds of Chelsea had gone and taken the home Trent end. Forest fans fled onto the pitch as more and more Chelsea appeared on their terracing. The police tried to remove the Chelsea, but to no avail. By kick-off time, the Trent end was a mass of Chelsea singing, "We took the Trent end! We took the Trent end! We took the Trent end!" Nottingham. A vicious fight then started on the terracing right in front of our seats. We were in the second row and had a clear view as 20 or so Chelsea kicked and fought their way through the East Stand enclosure and down onto the pitch. Was another London band to come? Exciting day for an 18-year-old. Chelsea get the better of Forest on the terracing, whilst the main thing, the game finished in a 1-1 draw thanks to Ian Britton's goal. We were still top, things were great. To get a fair view of the day's events, we hear from Forest fan Graham, not his real name, voice or image, who recalled his memories. It was easily the worst violence I had seen to date. It occurred on the 20th November when Chelsea were in town. Like they had done against Man United a couple of seasons ago, the police again allocated the Trent end to 7,000 travelling Chelsea fans in an attempt to segregate the fans. Again, it did not work and vicious fighting took place all around the ground, before, during and after the match. Wolves earlier in the season was bad, but this was another level. Further mass brawls took place outside the ground too, and I believe over 100 arrests were made. The football match itself, a top-of-the-table clash, was almost a sideshow for the BBC cameras for that night's MOTD show. They didn't show the trouble, but it was all over the papers the next day. Chelsea always say they took the Trent end. So a couple of problems with this. First, they didn't take it. They were given it by the police because the city ground was being redeveloped and the decision was made to give Chelsea the Trent end. Secondly, the Trent wasn't even where the main hooligan mob hung out. That was in the East Stand. This is where Chelsea fans had to escape onto the pitch after being battered by the Forest executive crew, who attacked them relentlessly, as even the Chelsea who were there admit. I do get sick of these lies that Chelsea keep spouting. Anyway, that's my view of it. We thank Tony and Graham for their recollections of an obviously intense clash at the city ground. We believe this wasn't a taking of an end, but rather, Chelsea were given the Trent end after causing so much trouble throughout the morning of the match. Several sources have stated this to us, and some of them Chelsea. But it is a debate that keeps on appearing, and I guess we will truly never know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and hit the bell to help our channel grow, and for future notifications.